Hi, my name is Davion West and I make military videos and travel videos. And today we are talking about PCSing to South Korea. So permanent change of station. And I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks to help you whenever you do come to Camp Humphreys for processing into South Korea, right? Okay, so everybody is going to go to Camp Humphreys whenever they fly into South Korea. Now you might fly into the actual airport or you might fly into Osan Air Base, right? Now, once you fly into Osan Air Base, they're going to split you guys up depending on if you came with your family, your wife, or if you came with yourself, and depending on your rank, right? So I'm an officer, so I got on the bus with the other officers and we went to senior living quarters. Some very important documents that you need whenever you are going to South Korea or coming to South Korea, right? You need to make sure you have your DA-31 and you need to make sure that you have someone who signs you out of your unit, right? So that's going to be, so you need to make sure you have your DA-31, right? You need to make sure you definitely have block 14 with A, B, and C actually filled out, right? You need to make sure you have a control number, which is in the top right hand corner of your DA-31 form, and make sure you have several copies of this, several copies. And one thing that will actually help you is actually having a PCS binder. I highly suggest that, having copies of your orders in there, having copies of your DA-31, your passport, social security card. Now this is extra stuff for the future in case something happens. Birth certificate, wedding documents, marriage license. This is all very important stuff, right? I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what is the phone situation in South Korea, right? That's what I was wondering. That was one of my biggest fears, how I was going to have actually good service, right? So I'm actually with Verizon Wireless back in the States, and I made sure my phone was unlocked. Typically your phone will be unlocked if your phone is actually paid for, or if you bought it from Apple, if you have an iPhone, because their phones are always unlocked now. But yeah, make sure that your phone is unlocked whenever you come over here. So if that means you have to make sure you pay off your phone, try to pay it off if you can, because whenever you come to South Korea, they're going to take out your SIM card and they're going to put in a new SIM card depending on what company you actually want to go with. Okay, so there's three big phone companies in South Korea. KT, then there's SK Telecom, and LGU. Now I went with KT, that's what I thought worked best for me. I'm paying about $60 a month for unlimited data with 50 gigabytes on personal hotspot, right? Yeah, so I thought it was a great deal for unlimited data. I can use this right now. I'm actually using my hotspot on my laptop right now until I get Wi-Fi. But yeah, make sure your phone is unlocked when you come to South Korea. And when you go to the PX, huge PX at Camp Humphreys, you can do this on day 0, because when you get to Camp Humphreys, you're gonna get there late at night, or no, you're probably gonna get there late at night or in the evening. And you're gonna get your barracks, and the next day is gonna be day 0, right? So you can adjust to the time change, the jet lag that you probably have. So day 0 is the day that I use to go to the PX, and it's a huge PX now at Camp Humphreys, brand new PX, and you go to the very back of the PX, and you will see a lot. Go to the technology section. Go to the technology section, and that's where you can actually see they have KT, they have LG Plus. Yeah, I think it was only those two there. And they have a lot of signs saying, what plans they offer and the prices, and you can talk to them and get some information, right? But do your own research before you go. Do your own research, and it's gonna take about an hour and a half, maybe sooner, or maybe faster. Once you sign up, then you're gonna have to wait until they actually program your SIM card, and you come back, put the SIM card in, they'll do some stuff on your phone, like do, and you'll be connected. And I'm telling you guys, South Korea, they have really great speeds here, honestly. Wow, technology capital of the world, right? Seoul. So yeah, I recommend doing that on day 0. If you're watching this video because your son, your daughter, your family, friends, just somebody you care about, and you're watching this video because they're about to come to South Korea, now when you're texting them, their number is actually going to include the code for the country they're in, which is +82. So in America it's +1. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, oh, and also one thing, when it comes to the phone company, you can actually keep your number depending on the company, well, at least for Verizon Wireless, to where they can suspend your account and have it on hold. So when you come back to the States, they can just insert that SIM card when they're on their way back, and you can call, and then they can bring your account back online, and you'll have the same number again. Now, some helpful, useful apps that you actually want to download before you come here is a Naver map. Naver, not sure to pronounce it, but basically when you come to South Korea, Google Maps, it kind of works and it kind of doesn't. It's all over the place. You can follow where you're at, but it's not really that great for location. And you want to download the Waze app. That's another great app when it comes to navigating South Korea. The Seoul app, it has a little train on it, and it's really great for the metro. Naver map is good for the metro too. You're gonna want to download Kakao Talk. A lot of commanders like to use that. Actually, squad leaders, everyone likes to use that app here to where they can create a group chat. So just download that so you'll be ahead of the game, create an account. Download the Camp Humphreys app that has a lot of different things on it, like the map has movie theater times for movies on base. It has things about if you need help and you need to call the MP station. It has a lot of different stuff. So check out that app. You want to download FTNH. That's a taxi app so that the on-post taxis can help you navigate or can come to you, and then they can take you wherever you need to go on post or off post. And then lastly, download Air Matters, because here in South Korea, the air is not always going to be that great. So you can download that and you can look at it and know, what the air is going to look like for that day. Now, talking about in processing at Camp Humphreys, day 0, get your phone squared away, get anything else that you need, little small stuff. Don't be that person who buys a ton of stuff unless you want to carry it to wherever you're going. Unless you're going to be stationed here at Camp Humphreys, right? Or I'm in Camp Casey. Unless you're going to be at Camp Humphreys, right? Now, day 1, when we walked in, that's when actually we got our pinpoint orders. You might not get your pinpoint orders until day 2 or day 3. Now, if this is your first duty station, pinpoint orders are essentially what unit you're going to, right? Now, that can change multiple times before you get there. I thought I was going to this unit and then this unit, and then next thing I know, I was going to this unit where I'm at right now at Camp Casey. So you get your pinpoint orders. Once you get those, they'll give you about 3 copies. Go make more copies. I'm telling you guys, USO will be your biggest friend with Wi-Fi, making copies, just being able to watch TV and watch football games and sports and all that stuff, right? Day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of stuff's gonna happen, right? Now, day 5 is when you're gonna get your CIF gear, depending on where you're going. If you're going to Area 1, which includes Camp Casey and Camp Hovey, and then Area 2, which is Youngsung and K16, I believe it is. Area 3, which is Camp Humphreys, and Area 4 is gonna include Daegu, right? And then all the little small stuff down there too. So you're gonna get your CIF gear, and once that's said and done, you're going to go back and you're gonna get on the bus and you're gonna go to your wherever you're headed, right? If you guys have any more questions or anything that you want to see from this channel while I'm here in South Korea, let me know. Right now I am at Camp Casey and I'm loving it. When you come to South Korea, try not to have the attitude of I'm away from my friends, my family. I understand because I'm away from them, but try to be a little positive, right? And remember why you joined the military. And remember that this is temporary and that you will eventually see your family and friends again, right? Like, we have phones, we can FaceTime, we can talk to them. But yeah, stay positive when you're here in South Korea. Like, this is a great duty station and it's gonna be what you make of it. You have Seoul down the street. South Korea has such a rich culture, and you're being stationed here. You get the chance to actually go experience their culture whenever you have off time, whenever you're off for the weekend, or if you're not off for the weekend. You can take passes, you can take leave, you can go to Japan, you can go to the Philippines, Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, and all these places are a lot cheaper versus being in the States and going to. So take advantage of this. Not everyone gets these opportunities, right? And lastly, make sure you get a passport before you come. You don't need a passport to enter the country if you are a service member, right? But if you're trying to go to some of these other countries like Thailand, Cambodia, it would behoove you to actually get a passport before you come. And I'm talking about, like, make sure if you have a month before you PCS, don't do it. Stop. Like, you don't have enough time. But if you have a couple of months before you come out here, then try to do that. But yeah, I'm here in South Korea. I'm enjoying life. I'm so ready, so happy that I'm here right now. I've been in country for over 2 weeks now, and time's just ticking away. Like, it feels like I just got here yesterday. But I'm making videos about South Korea, experiencing the culture. I have some videos about the food and everything here. I'm talking about visiting the temples, the palaces, and it's getting cold here. But you know what? I'm not gonna let the snow stop me. So don't let it stop you. But remember why you're here. You're here to be a soldier and to serve your country and to be the best soldier you can be and the best person you can be. So if you feel like, you're not happy here, just remember that a smile is contagious and that, you know what, this is only temporary, so do the best you can do at any job you are given. With that being said, I hope everyone has a blessed one, no matter where you are, because I'm in South Korea. I'm 15 hours ahead of my family and friends. Just smile and have a blessed one. That being said, ciao.